Have you ever felt like your heart was being torn apart when someone you deeply love disregards you as if they dismiss your feelings and emotions? They treat you as if you don't exist, never prioritizing you despite all the love and dedication you've given them. But imagine if there was a way to change this pattern, to make them unable to resist valuing and prioritizing you. Today, we'll explore 10 essential rules to become irresistibly attractive and someone others crave to have in their lives. Each rule we discuss holds significant meaning, and I encourage you to follow along to understand why each rule is an important part of shifting dynamics in your relationships towards something better. Now, let's begin this journey. 1. Maintain mystery. Refrain from revealing everything. The allure of the unknown always beckons, and within that mystery lies your hidden power. Seneca wisely said, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." Let this teaching guide you. Be present, yet retain a sense of mystery, like a book with some chapters delicately veiled, inviting others to eagerly turn each page with increasing fascination. In conversations, avoid revealing everything hastily. Share with moderation and thoughtfulness, gradually unveiling the tapestry of your life. This allows others to weave their curiosity and interest into the gaps, turning you into an enigma they desire to decode. It heightens expectations, drawing them deeper into the labyrinth of your personality. Think of Cleopatra, a historical figure whose allure stemmed not only from beauty or power, but from the mystery she cultivated around herself. Cleopatra was a leader cloaked in mystique, with motives and thoughts often hidden, making her eternally captivating in history. Let your actions and words be unpredictable, like a winding path through uncharted territory. This unpredictability will attract others, pulling them closer in their quest to explore your soul further. By not laying bare your entire life from the outset, you invite them to engage in the discovery process, making exploration part of your journey. Your life is not an open book for everyone to read, but rather a series of gradually unfolding chapters, each revealing a bit more about your true, complex, and intriguing self. By maintaining this aura of mystery, you become an irresistible presence, leaving others always wanting to delve a little deeper. 2. Cultivate a fear of losing yourself. That's the essence of human nature, often undervaluing what's easily accessible. But perspectives change significantly in the face of potential loss. Imagine yourself as an irreplaceable entity in their lives, someone whose absence would leave a profound void. You're not just another option, you're an essential necessity. How do you achieve this? By embodying the essence of independence and self-sufficiency. Your life is an intriguing journey, a journey of self-completion and wholeness, regardless of their presence. It's this aura of confidence and autonomy that has drawn everyone in. They see becoming a part of your life not as a basic entitlement, but as a precious privilege. This approach aligns with the Stoic philosophy. As Marcus Aurelius once said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Recognize this, and you'll find your strength lies in independence and the unique adventure of your life. People will begin to understand that you're not just another individual seeking their attention, but a formidable presence in their lives. They'll strive harder to keep you around. You're not here to chase affection or beg for attention. You're here to be loved. They should be the ones striving to gain your attention. cultivate a subtle fear of losing you, so they actively seek ways to become a part of your world, acknowledging you as a precious treasure. You're not just a player in this game of life. You're an essential victor they can't afford to lose. 3. Create your own happiness. This principle emphasizes the belief that true happiness is created from within. It involves embracing satisfaction derived from self-confidence and independence, which make you more attractive. Instead of relying on others for joy, you nurture a sense of contentment independently. Independence and confidence bring an undeniable allure, making you magnetic to those around you. Individuals exuding confidence and positivity naturally draw others in. When you generate happiness from within, you become a beacon of hope and inspiration for others in creating their own happiness. You convey a powerful message that you're not seeking fulfillment through others. You're an individual satisfied with yourself. This approach is incredibly appealing because it doesn't burden others with the responsibility of providing your happiness. Your goal isn't to find happiness from others, but to share the joy you've created, thereby enhancing the lives of those around you. Your presence becomes captivating, shining with the light of positivity and confidence, undoubtedly attracting those around you. Stoic philosopher Seneca once said that true happiness is enjoying the present without worrying about the future. This statement reflects the essence of creating happiness from within. Think of Theodore Roosevelt. Despite facing numerous personal challenges, including losing his wife and mother on the same day, Roosevelt exemplified the principle of creating happiness for himself. He pursued a vibrant life, engaging in activities like boxing, exploring the Badlands, and dedicating himself to community service. His strong character and zest for life stemmed not from external validation or circumstances, but from a deep internal reservoir of resilience and joy. Roosevelt's enthusiasm and self-reliance not only defined his personal life, but also made him a charismatic and beloved leader. His ability to find joy and purpose from within, despite external challenges, made him an admirable figure in history, illustrating the power of self-created happiness. 4. Prioritize your own needs first. This principle emphasizes the paramount importance of putting your own needs and happiness first. In every relationship, asserting self-worth and avoiding situations where you are undervalued or not respected as you deserve is essential. A deep understanding of your own value and a refusal to accept anything less are indispensable. Happiness and self-respect cannot be compromised with individuals who do not treat you with the care and respect you deserve. By prioritizing your own needs and happiness, you send a clear message that you will not let anyone disregard your feelings or undermine your self-worth. In any relationship, you must recognize that your emotions and needs are of utmost importance. Remember, you are not seeking approval from others. Your goal is to build healthy relationships based on a foundation of self-respect. Protecting yourself makes you more attractive and influential in the lives of others. Essentially, this rule is a reminder that your happiness and self-respect are paramount and must always be prioritized. This means placing your personal desires and interests above all else. As Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them." This quote reflects this principle, emphasizing the importance of how you perceive and react to situations and relationships. 5. Your life shouldn't revolve entirely around others. Imagine yourself as a lone, bright star shining amidst the night sky, radiating with your unique energy and vitality. You walk your path completely independent and not orbiting around anyone else's trajectory. It is crucial not to let the world revolve around a single individual, turning them into the center of your life. You have your dreams, ambitions, and distinct identity. This mindset exudes a mysterious allure, drawing others in with aspects of your life and the motivations that drive you. Your spiritual independence and adventurous attitude overshadow mere relationships, creating a special allure. By celebrating each other's lives without losing individuality, you maintain your personal uniqueness. Your attraction and personal growth are not constrained by unnecessary boundaries of relationships, allowing you to continue evolving and bringing joy and freedom to your connections. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman philosopher, once said, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." This profound statement reflects the philosophy of independence in your relationships. Isaac Newton, the great scientist whose groundbreaking contributions reshaped our understanding of the universe, maintained a rich personal life with friendships and unique interests despite the demanding nature of his work. The balance between professional achievements and a strong personal identity made him a role model for independence and depth of character, proving that maintaining individuality can lead to a balanced and fulfilling life. 6. Be cost-effective and let them invest in you. Imagine yourself as a rare gemstone coveted by all. Your worth lies not just in your presence, but in the profound significance you bring to others' lives. Remember, things easily attained are often undervalued. It is only when others invest effort, commit time, emotions, and energy into you that their bond with you truly strengthens. This transforms you from a passing acquaintance into a cherished presence. Your role is not to seek attention or love desperately. Instead, you need to demonstrate that you are a rich and meaningful addition to their lives. By earnestly pursuing and committing to your goals, you enable them to invest in you, turning your presence into an indispensable aspect of their lives, something they would never want to lose. The story of Alexander the Great and his teacher Aristotle is a classic example. Aristotle wasn't just a mere teacher in the young prince's life. He was a guide in knowledge and strategic thinking necessary for ruling an empire. Alexander recognized the value of Aristotle's teachings and put in great effort to learn from him. This wasn't just a student-teacher relationship, but one where the student viewed the teacher as a precious treasure, an invaluable asset. Wisdom demands seriousness and respect. Aristotle's approach in educating Alexander was not an easy journey, but an adventurous one full of challenges aimed at achieving wisdom, turning his lessons into a crucial part of Alexander's great principles. 7. Not always available. Imagine yourself as a rare gem, not found everywhere. This underscores your uniqueness that should not be taken for granted. Your time is a precious resource that should not be disproportionately distributed while others seem to frequently make demands and expectations. Picture a life where you're not constantly waiting. Here, your existence is not constrained by others. You have your own space to explore, and those who enter are not just allowed, but chosen by you. This demonstrates that your time and focus are valuable factors. Naturally, people are drawn to those with passion and clear plans, assured that you are not someone who merely accepts, but genuinely interests them. Reflect on your commitments and how they make anticipation exciting and prepared. This shows that you are an investment, not a plaything. You lead a vibrant life, whether others are present or not, because you are not always at their beck and call. They learn to appreciate the time they have with you. Therefore, embrace the temptation to always be ready. As philosopher Seneca once said, we often fear being harmed more than we suffer from the imagination. This underscores the importance of valuing time and self-awareness rather than worrying about missing out or being unprepared for others. 8. Stop initiating conversations all the time. The delicate 8th rule lies in nurturing a balanced approach to initiating communication in all relationships. Instead of always being the one to start every conversation, it's important to understand that initiative is sometimes crucial. This approach not only demonstrates a vibrant life with diverse interests and activities, but also serves as a criterion for assessing the interest from the other party and their willingness to maintain regular contact. Readiness does not mean allowing emotions to overflow, as this is not a contest for attention, but rather about maintaining respect and effort in relationships. Marcus Aurelius once said that the best revenge is to not be like your enemy. In communication, this means never mimicking actions that could disrupt balance or induce feelings of being undervalued. It's about upholding one's dignity and self-respect, not getting entangled in meaningless competitions for attention or unnecessary validation. To build a sustainable and healthy relationship, it's crucial to maintain balance in our approach and communication attitude. 9. Avoid getting too attached to emotions. The art of emotional balance is crucial in building a meaningful life, emphasizing not allowing emotions to dictate your journey. Especially in relationships, it's important to ensure that your needs are not only heard but also respected, while harmonizing the expression of emotions with maintaining a composed attitude. When emotions flare excessively, they can overshadow our true values in every word spoken. The ancient Roman philosopher Seneca once advised that the best remedy for anger is delay. This quote encapsulates the essence of Rule 9, cultivating patience and controlling our emotional reactions. This requires us to learn to slow down, think carefully before acting under the pressure of intense emotions, thereby helping to maintain composure and wisdom in every situation. In this way, we enrich ourselves not only personally, but also contribute to the harmony and maturity of our relationships with others. 10. Be prepared to walk away. Often in life, we are called upon to clearly recognize our own worth and firmly protect our self-respect. Rule 10 emphasizes the vital importance of acknowledging one's own value and setting clear boundaries about how one wishes to be treated. In any situation where these standards are not met, we must courageously move forward, disregarding any emotional attachments that may exist. This isn't indifference, but rather a significant expression of self-care. It's evidence of self-respect and the decision to reject sacrificing one's happiness for someone who does not appreciate their value. When you demonstrate readiness to walk away, you send a powerful message, emphasizing the importance of the issue at hand. This may help others recognize your value and prioritize you if they wish to maintain the relationship. The goal isn't to cling to relationships that do not enhance your happiness and self-esteem, but to build healthy relationships based on mutual respect. Sometimes this requires the courage to let go when necessary. Marcus Aurelius, the wise Roman emperor, once said, "The true power is in your mind, not from outside." This quote captures the essence of Rule 10, understanding that your inner strength and self-worth lie within your control, even when external relationships do not support this. Recognizing this helps you find strength in your emotions and master your life. It serves as an important reminder to prioritize personal values and self-respect, not lingering too long in relationships or situations that are not suitable.